Did that Lucknow, the 1,000 run kitty, what was your reaction at that point of time? Like 10,000, that kitty, you were in that against all the games. And second, how important is identity to you, because it reflects a lot of identity in this film. And when nobody was there to support you, who was the one who supported you in your entire life? And it's a fourth question is like,
Oh my God, write it down.
I think let's go one by one. Yeah, let's go one by
sure,
one.
sure. So your first reaction, like when you entered the 10,000 runs, so I mean, how was your feeling? Because we only knew Sachin at that point of time who achieved them.
Most of the records in the last few years, which I broke, I was not aware of it. Clearly, I got to know a lot of those things through social media. And my social media team would tell that, people are saying this, have you really broken the record? I said, I don't know. Let it come formally, then probably, yes, I will admit. And when you cross any milestones, it's always a happy moment that you've come very far. You see yourself, you've come very far. And what was the second question?
And how important was identity, which reflects in this film?
Well, for a long time in the initial years, when we talk about cricket, it was more about men's cricket. Even the roundtable conference, wherever in the parties, everybody would talk a lot more about what's happening in men's cricket, but never the curiosity or the awareness about, is there a women's cricket? Or if there are women cricketer around, are you curious enough to know what is happening there? So in that sense, it was very important growing up and making people realize there's women's cricket too. For cricket, there is men and women. Women also play cricket. So in that sense, identity was very, very important. And when I started, obviously in the obscurity, there was no facility, no resources. The number of games that we played was very less. I've played a lot of domestic games, then the international in the first few years of my career. But I was very fortunate that I had a lot of support in terms of my parents, school, coaches. At every stage or every phase of my career, I was very lucky in that sense that I got support when I actually needed it.
Got the support, that's what you were telling. And last one, like, were you forced to do the retirement, or like, was it your own decision?
Well, there's nothing, nobody can force me to do anything. That way I'm very stubborn. I will, if I had to take a retirement earlier, I would have done it. Because I've never played for fame or money. That was never the reason for me to take up the sport. The circumstance is very different as a 10-year-old, but over the years, I've grown very fond of the game and my passion grew a lot. The passion was more playing for India, and that never sort of, at any point reduced. And I took retirement because I was very clear. I had the clarity in mind that World Cup was the tournament that I was preparing for. And usually after the tournament, there's always a build-up. There's change in the team, and they would want to build the team for the next big event. And there is no point for me at this stage to play just 2-3 series and be happy about it. That was never the purpose or the reason. And that is the why I took retirement.
Thank you so much. You have made us all of proud. Huge round of applause once for Mithali Raj. And this is for Tap.